2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for third-round coverage of the Ace Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Well, this is where everything starts to get a little bit real for these players now, isn't it? 36-hole lead. You're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted. This is going to be fun.
Second shot here on the first. That's a pretty good shot right there. And now a 6-footer is left. That's the way you start a round. An opening hole birdie.
Oh, and look at that birdie at the first. 18 under par today, still in play.
Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Yeah, you miss those bunkers on the right-hand side and put yourself in good position down the fairway. Now you got a decision to make. Do I go for it or do I bail out to the left-hand side and give myself a really good opportunity to get it up and down? This green can be really difficult to find. It's got a lot of undulation to it and a lot of water. However, you get the second shot right, and all of a sudden that third shot becomes a lot easier, and birdies are easy to come by.
This is one you don't practice very often. Let's see if the player can manage a par. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. The tee shot at 3.
It doesn't have a lot of length to it, but it's also a green that's not super deep. You do have the bunker in the front, but anytime you miss it long and or left, you got a really difficult pitch shot as that green tilts from back to front. But still, it's a pretty straightforward par 3, not too much danger to it.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. That just missed. All right, going to need this one to save par. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. This is the third, leading the event by 3 shots. Oh, that looked good. A chance here for par. Oh, I thought that was going down. 5 feet remain.
This one just for a bogey.
I think we're lucky that one stopped where it did. Ouch, that's a double bogey for our leader. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first.
Chance here to reclaim a bit of focus after that double at the last.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
This shot is about 140 yards out. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Pretty sure this is going to move to the left.
That's disappointing. It failed to reach the cup. And that brings to an end that hole. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 6th is a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Not bad. This would be a great up and down. That's almost a gimme. Great chip. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now at 11 under for the event.
We make our way to the par 5 7th hole.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Awesome stuff.
That's how you take on a par 5.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Well, this is one that if it goes in, you'd see it on all the highlights. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This is testing. A big right to left slope.
Pacing is such an important part of putting. It was off right there. 12 feet remain. That looked good for a while. Here's a par putt. Wow, putting for eagle and walk away with par. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
The club choice is a 6-iron. On the green, that's always mission number 1. This putt to move into a share of first place. All right, Henny, what do you see here?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Not sure if that was a misread, but it comes up short. Okay, on to the next. Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. He is in a tie for second. A par 4 here.
This is a really cool tee shot here. Take it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself with a longer second shot, but it's a better angle. But you take it down the left-hand side, maybe carry those bunkers. Now you've got a shortish club. In front of this green, though, everything will run onto the green. So a pin up front, you don't necessarily want to land it on the green as much as you do want to leave it just short of it.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt. Still some work to do here. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This one is breaking left to right.
Well, that one was a bit firm. 7 feet left. Right on line, but just misses. And now this putt for bogey. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. Let's see what happens here on the 10th.
Driver not really necessary on this shortish par 4. Just a 3-wood for position. Second shot goes to a green that runs diagonal of the players. There is a couple of really good and tough pin placements that are back left.
This shot from about 110 yards away. Only 2 back of the lead. All right, the putter can come out now. This one is 13 feet out.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Wow. This putt would mean we have a tie for 3rd place. It's so frustrating to leave it short. As we move on to the next hole, we take a quick peek at the leaderboard, and he is in a tie for 4th.
Here we are at the 11th hole, a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Unable to find the green on this one.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Oh, I thought that one was going in. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
So, straight for the most part, with a little bit of left at the end.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
This fairway does run out there at the very end, but only for the longest hitters in the game. Second shot downhill to a green protected by a bunker, front right, but a runoff area also on the left-hand side of the green.
That's heading for the fairway. this shot from around the 200-yard marker. 4 strokes off the lead.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
Wow, that's misjudged. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Now 4 back after that hole. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
A blindish tee shot here for these players. You want to keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. That way it opens up the angle into the green, but you also get a better look at this green that is surrounded, jam-packed by 5 really deep bunkers.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
A spot in the top 5 on the line here. So close. Par putt coming up here. That one went by with a bit of speed, didn't it? In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 8 under for the tournament. The 14th is a par 4.
Nothing out there except for fairway, fairway, and more fairway. Tee it high, let it fly, because this hole is long. Second shot will play about a half a club downhill to a green that chases away from you ever so slightly. Be wary of that right hand pin position. That can be mean. Pretty good shot there.
This putt is to move inside the all-important top 10. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And after that hole, he'll move to 9 under for the event.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
It's got some bunkering down the left-hand side that you got to avoid. Be mindful of that, so driver may not be the play off the tee. You find the fairway, you got just a short iron second shot to a green that's pretty receptive. You should be thinking birdie from the middle of the fairway.
Let's go down to Henny.
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
All right, we can work with that. This putt is 14 feet away.
Looking for another birdie here.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
That one comes up short. Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. That one drops. Okay, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 8th. We're on the tee at 16.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right, because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
That's another green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
How did that not go in? This putt for par. That one drops. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. This hole is a par 4.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman, the base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. 10 feet remain for this putt. Wow, cannot believe that did not drop in for birdie. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. We close out the back 9 with a par 5.
A speed slot down the left-hand side. Go ahead and try and find that one from there. You're going to have just a long iron, maybe a hybrid for your second shot. Got to be mindful of that ravine short of the green. You initially want to bail out to the left-hand side, but the further left you go, the harder that chip shot becomes.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. This is his 3rd. This putt to get to 10 under. Let's check in with Henny.
He's paced it, he's read it. It's time. Little 27-footer.
Nine feet to the cup. Ooh, gonna drop at least one here. A closing hole bogey. Well, sometimes you don't have your best stuff, and that appeared to be the case today.
That was a pretty lackluster performance today, wasn't it? Really nothing going on out there. Average would probably be the best thing I can say about that round.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon.